Hello and welcome, PocketWatch here, and it's about time for another episode of Fata Morgana. So yeah, let's just continue the story. I didn't got any comments for now for the previous episode, so I cannot like relate to anything really for now. So no new info or anything, but let's just continue and let's go to the final door, shall we? I brought you some food. You have to eat something. You barely touched your food yesterday. Come on, please. Just leave it here. Her hands aren't bound. She can eat whatever she pleases. But she's not going to last much longer. The boy has a point. If she won't eat, we'll lose our supply of blood. That's not what I meant. And it's totally different perspectives from them. So these are the three guys that we saw before. Leave it here. Leave it there. Well, we'll be back. Okay. Oh. Oh, this is the yearly... Nelly. Yeah, yearly Nelly. She also have the roses. Like, the whole theme about her is also roses. Okay. This is the sister of the third guy that she met. Do you really have to go? Yeah, things are pretty hectic right now. And when do you suppose to... And when do you suppose you'll be back? Tomorrow. Same time as today. And do you have enough time to talk then? Will you? Yeah? Are you hiding something from me? Yeah, kinda. We are like trying to treat you with the blood of someone that we captured. You're acting kind of funny. You're my sister. I wouldn't keep anything from you. Yeah. You're not yourself though. What's so different about me? Well, you're not acting much like a prince. Wow. Even this version, like the first version of Mel and Nelly, had this thing about prince. Nelly been obsessed with this later as well. Yeah, right, of course. Don't worry, I'm still your prince, same as always. Good night, Nelly. My princess. So we're actually going to dive deep into their heads and see everything, okay? How they end up in this mess? I never wanted this. All I wanted was a quiet life. Someone get me out of here. Take this thing somewhere far away. Tell me it's not all my fault. Oh god, I'm begging you. Just make it all go away. Someone, anyone, get me out of here. So, oh, who are you? Okay, none. Okay. So, basically, he betrayed Morgana in spite of like trying to help Nelly, basically, back when he first time met her and stuff. And now he's regretting this, I guess, after some time. Well, still don't justify him. He feels like he wants to make amends, I guess, and just get out of here, but he cannot. Because others would probably kill him if he just like get out of that. Because they would think that Mel would betray them and like said something about the situation. Look, the stars, they're beautiful. Though if it's so bright out, I worry someone might see us. Everyone's long gone. I hope so. Are you ashamed? Oh, whoa! Oh, okay. A little, but I still want to be with you. Have you ever considered leaving the convent? You can just stop being a nun, you know. It's not that simple. I made vows, swore my life to service of God. I was not aware. I don't know much about this land traditions. Oh, this is... Wait. About this land's traditions? So... Mel traveled here? Or this is someone else's perspective? Wait, this could be someone else's perspective. So we just have... Oh, we have like... perspective of all of them, but we have question marks, so we don't know yet whose perspective it is. They're trying to keep it secret, I guess. I would assume this is Beast. This one. Because in Beast situation we had the moving to the foreign country theme, basically. And it seems like this. So this is like basically backstory of Beast before he became crazy. Before he became crazy murderer. Huh. And the previous like scene with Nelly was of course Mel. So next is going to be Jacopo, the Lord. If I were to leave the church, it would have to be my next life. Huh. I would like to be a normal girl, lead a normal life. Is this the... What was her name? I'm sorry, I forgot the name from the girl of the second door. That was with Yakimusa. Who was she? Can you remind me in the comments, please? My head is like full of Amy. And I forgot. Who was she? What's her name? Please remind me. Get married, have kids, and before I know it, I'm an old lady. So this is that girl, I think. Thinking, it was an eventful life. But it was the best I could have asked for. That's my dream. That sounds very peaceful. I hope we can get together in our next lives too. Have a nice, quiet life together. It will be a city on the water, looking out over a beautiful glimmering emerald sea. This really is like second door. Like he's like been looking like... Actually no, wait, this is like... She saw the sea, not the beast. It's like her perspective now. She saw the sea with the boy on the cliff. The blue sky is spreading as far as the eye can see. The sound of the seabirds quelling by the port. The two of us sitting shoulder to shoulder, just looking out over the city. Doesn't that sound wonderful? It certainly does. I would love that. Okay, so that was Yukimasa, the beast. And now it's going to be Jacopo, isn't it? Like the Lord. The Harvest Festival. On the day of the Harvest Festival. Okay. I guess business booms. 3 days until her death. Oh. We have colored cooldown. Wow. That's new. Also seems like Lord knew something. He was like, at the time of the festival, he knew they will die or something. He poisoned her, maybe? I wonder. Wake up. Okay. Please wake up. Come on. Open your eyes. Misha. The fuck? Okay. Are we actually part of the story? Now? Or what? Also, this is cool that we actually... Like, this is the first time we actually have the sprite of the character instead of, like, the symbols here. Okay. So bright. I'm outside. The light feels like needles in my eyes. The first thing I see beyond the mentioned darkness is blinding light. The sun glares mercilessly overhead. A gentle breeze blows past. I can hear birds chirping from several different directions. Okay, we just like entered the last door and we're just like here. But didn't he say that he don't want to be like just the viewer? He wants to be part of the story or something? Like see this from like perspective of like from the events or something? Not sure. Been a while. Each breath I take fills my lungs with the scent of the earth and grass. So much time has passed since I've been in the light. I almost feel like I'm alive again. No, not almost. What's going on? What on earth? Is this the era Morgana lived? Yeah, pretty much. Michelle? Huh? Giselle is here, yep. Oh my god, oh thank goodness, you can hear me. Holy crap! We have a ghost attached to our back. And look how cool it is. They actually made like different color for this, so it's like most like cold and like ghostly a little bit. And I think like her sprite is also like a little bit brighter than Michelle. Also, my camera is in fucked up place right now, it seems. Because the game decided that, hey, now I will just put sprite here, so I would try and keep my camera on the left, maybe for a bit. I'm not sure. This kind of messes up my setup. Because there's going to be text and you wouldn't be able to see it. Oh no, what to do? Good morning, Master. I hope you slept well. So, is that voice really you? I swear it's me, 100%. Not a mean old pony. So don't you worry. No, I believe it's you. Wow, so this is actually like Morgana all this time been like in his head. Now she's replaced with Giselle. This is so like bittersweet and awesome. Wow. I just wasn't expecting to be able to hear you here. I did say I would always be on your side. I'm relieved. But where are you, Giselle? I can't see you anywhere. Well, I'm not exactly sure myself. You don't know? I don't know how to describe it. It's pitch dark all around me. Like black smoke, churning in the darkness. It feels like a lot like inside the mansion, but I don't think I'm actually in the mansion. So you're still trapped in the void then? I see a shimmering light off in the distance through the fog and I can hear sounds coming from the direction. It's like the outside world is looking through the light. I can see the trees rustling, hear the birds singing. I can't see you though, so I assumed I was seeing through your eyes. And I thought I would try getting your attention. Ah, so that means you can see everything I can? Seems so. Though I don't think I can see quite as clearly as you. I wonder like how Morgana is going to see this perspective, because they wanted to save Morgana and show her the perspective of the three guys, and like maybe get her like forgiveness to them or something. But she's not here. She's clearly the character inside the story, inside this era. So she's like trapped in the tower. So how are they going to show her that? Unless Morgana is actually like just like viewing this like from like as a reader, as the opened book basically. She's like back in the mansion in the like afterlife and just like saying what they do from like third perspective. I wish you could be here, feel this too, experience it in my place even. It's a bizarre sensation. While I could see and feel the world through the other doors, it was strictly in the capacity of an observer. We were merely watching, not actually present in the tales. Yeah, that's what I was thinking about. Like, you should be like inside this. So if you meet with the other three, then that would be like actual contact inside the story this time. But this time it feels like I've been resurrected and dropped into the world as a participant. It's all so vivid. Are you going to try and like actually physically save Morgana from the tower? Doesn't that like changes the whole story? Everything dimension locked. It's all here, and I can feel it so clearly. I wish I would have been the one to experience this. Also, if you save Morgana, doesn't that like break the entire like timeline? And you would be erased from the history because like what happened here in the afterlife basically is because strictly because Morgana cursed everyone and stuff. Like she's like saved from the tower and like her soul is saved and doesn't like just like deleting the whole timeline you're in. You know, time complicated stuff related thing. It's okay, Michelle. I know it will dispel this darkness. I mean, won't you? I will. I'm more than happy just being able to hear your voice and being able to see what you see. It's like a miracle. I too. I'm glad to know you're there. We have the chance to hear your voice again. Thank you so much for saving me. If you hadn't showed up, I wouldn't be here. Oh no, I should be thanking you. I was overjoyed to learn how much you really cared about me. There's so many things I want to say right now. So many things I want you to know. So many thanks yous. And so many I love yous. Yeah. I know, it's really the best response you've got. Surely you can do better than that. You're embarrassing me. It's still the same. Love it. I am somewhat disappointed by one thing though. I can't get any hugs or kisses since I'm not there in person. Come on, you're not very good at this, are you? And you're not very good at picking up of how much you're embarrassing me. I love them, god damn it. Sorry I got interrupted. I'd expected to release Me Too. We should start by figuring out where and when and where exactly this is. Good job, Michelle. God damn it, you're not even trying, are you? I'm doing the best I can. Please don't ask any more than this of me. It's okay though, I might not be able to see you, but we're together either way. You know, Michelle, I think I might be able to help too. How? Well, I can't be there in person. I can give you ideas, another point of view when you're not sure about something. That's a good point, yeah. With the two of us together, we'll find a way through this, yeah. Like, Michelle is like directly interacting with people and she's like basically second opinion in mind while looking at everything from the outside perspective, as she doesn't have ability to speak. Yes, we will. Like, ability to speak like in physical way to others. Where to begin? What do we say we go get our bearings? List out exactly what we need to take care of. That's not a bad idea. I'm a bit frazzled at the moment, to tell you the truth. What? Why? I had assumed we would just be observers, like the other doors, searching their memories for clues. I never expected I would be actually thrown into their era. True, that's not like the other doors. No matter how many rules may change, I'm seeing this through the end. If our guess is correct, and we have arrived in Morgana past, then we need to uncover the truth behind those events. Or rather the three men's circumstances. What they felt, what drove them. My guts tell me there's something to be found there that even Morgana doesn't know. Yeah, definitely. But can this really justify what they did? I don't think so. I don't know what kind of circumstances they would have to even like any kind of forgiveness. Like, come on. I have literally no clue. I don't think like it's possible. This is too cruel what they did. I could be wrong, and it's possible that even if I'm right, what we find won't do anything to quell her hatred. Yeah, probably. Like, for example, we know like Mel, at least like we know Mel's circumstances a little bit, right? Like he tried to save his sister. He did that like for his like closest family, the only sister he had. So I guess like it is kinda justifiable, I guess, because like basically you would do anything for your family, especially if you have only one sibling that's like dying and stuff, you know. Yeah, people do like crazy shit, and yeah, I can see how Mel could be forgiven, I guess. It would be like kind of shady because he still did what he did, but he still like did what he did and then tries to back out of this and basically cries for help, but he cannot because he's like trapped basically there. Like he cannot like just leave because he and his sister would be in danger from the other guys. So he's kind of like a victim there too. I can see how Mel could be forgiven, I guess. Other ones, not so much. Let me know in the comments what do you think about Mel's circumstances. You think like he deserves to be kinda maybe forgiven? Not fully, but you know, like you understand his circumstances? At least I assume like this is all there is. Maybe there's more. Because we're going to see, I guess. Why I'm talking about this like that? I guess like I Furycraft again. But we won't be talking her out of it. That's for sure. Words won't break through that kind of animosity. We need something bigger. Something she could never have imagined. Something that will turn her entire worldview on its head. The white-haired girl might be a good place to start. Okay. She showed up at the mansion again and again, as through led there by some supernatural force. So there could be white-haired girl in Morgana's past too? And she was involved with all three men in some way. I can't think of anyone else with such deep ties to both the mansion and the man. At the same time, I have a very hard time convincing myself that the Morgana we know and the white-haired girl could be the same person. They're about as different as two people can be. Which actually leads me to believe that there's something here. There must be something. Some secret we haven't figured out yet, we can use. So let's find it. It won't be easy. If we are in the past though, I wonder, maybe we could change it. This could be a huge chance for us. Change the past. Yeah, we could prevent Morgana death, or we could stop or never let them down this path. Yeah, and change entire timeline of the universe. This is dangerous stuff you're playing with. There's an idea. If it's actually possible, maybe we can do something. The question is this world really... Yeah, like, is this world really able to change, basically? Because if, like, there's, like, fate and destination thing going on, then you cannot prevent the outcome from coming, basically. It's going to be always the same. Whatever happens, like, the outcome will be the same. I'm getting kind of pumped. I put my game face on, and I'm ready to do this. Doesn't do much good. Doesn't do much good if no one can see it. Good job, yourself. Ah, that's a figure of speech. Okay, first thing first. We need to find a mansion. Morgana should be at the top of the observation tower. And the three men shouldn't be too far off either. Good point. So the question is, where are we? Yeah, in the forest somewhere. Do we recognize the surroundings at all? I mean, she could because she left the mansion. Like, Michelle never left the mansion. Morgana been in this forest before. She lost consciousness here and stuff. Yeah, I never really left the mansion, so I'm not especially familiar with the lay of the land. Huh. Give me a little spin, would you? As she requests, I slowly spin around in a circle. and through the dense woods, I spot a cluster of what appears to be stone formations. Squinting to get a better look, I realize they're buildings. It's decently far off what it appears to be the edge of the city. I think that maybe the village I stayed at for a while. It's a bit big for a village. Don't you remember what Amity said? About the village history? Amity, that bastard, yeah. Michelle, you didn't think something uncharacteristically vulgar just now, did you? Wouldn't dream of it. I love it. Yes, I remember. He said it was once much larger. And that it was destroyed in a single week by the witch curse. Okay. Okay. So, that actually been that thing. They think like it got destroyed because of Morgana's death. Okay. Except rather than the curse, it was probably a disease. Yep, most likely. If that's the same city, then it fits with what Morgana said happened. I believe he also said something about there being a large bridge on the outskirts of the city. Yeah, and that following the path from there would lead to the mansion. So let's head down to the city. Alright, yeah, he's not amused. So we're going to see like young early days Amity, I guess. God damn it, this bastard. You don't sound very enthusiastic. Yeah, no wonder. Are you nervous? You might have to talk to someone. Don't worry, you've got me here. Don't treat me like I'm antisocial. You're not? No, that's not what's bothering me. It's something about this whole thing feels off. Yeah, like you are inside the story, like what kind of play are you going to, like, you're part of play here. So what's your role here? This world we're in. Never mind. I'm probably overthinking things. But now, not the time for that. We need to get moving. Let's go. Rather than waste time fretting over details, we need to go to the mansion, like she said. Everything else comes after that. With each step I can feel the earth compressing beneath my feet, the grass fluttering. As I wave my way through the trees towards the city, the sensation of having a living, fresh and bloody body slowly returns. Oh. Hi, Mel? Okay. Yeah. Found you sooner than we expected. A white-haired man just appeared out of nowhere. Okay, we changed from white-haired girl to one-haired man. Makes sense. Huh? And he's talking to himself. I gotta get away before he does something. What the fuck? Hold on right there, Mel. You don't get to call me crazy and then just run off. I wonder if, like, Mel is going to be, how the fuck do you know my name? How do you know my name? Yep. How? Why wouldn't I? We're just in the mansion together. Yeah, I mean... Michelle, this is like different timeline, different story. You never met him in the mansion. Come on. Huh? Mansion? What are you talking about? Right. He hasn't become the shadow in the mansion yet. Yeah. I doubt I would forget seeing someone as unusual as you. Who are you? And where did you come from? Where? I'd like to know that myself. Yeah, if you think about this, Michelle is kinda like white-haired girl in the second door, I think. When she's been like wandering around the woods and lost her memory. He's kinda like that right now, like I don't know from where I am, how I get here. Kinda feels similar, doesn't it? Say something, Michelle. He's not getting any less suspicious of you. You have to come up with some way to break the tension. Improvisations isn't really my strong suit. Yeah, Giselle, you tell him what to say. Oh. I am God. Okay, first of all, I will save here. I don't know if this choice is important or not. What can I say to him like in the time like this? Morgana's story, everyone believes in witches and stuff. I was sleeping in the tree is good, I guess. It's like normal. I am God. I don't think like it's going to give us any good thing, but it's funny. What should I do? I'm so tempted to say I am God. I'm so tempted to say it. Someone unusual appearing to you. I will go with this. This is just too funny. Oh my god! I have to. I just have to. I was sleeping in the tree, so mundane, and it doesn't really make. I mean, it makes sense, but also it doesn't. Like Mel will ask him, like, from where you are or something, and he's going to be like, yeah, about that. I'm not sure. Like, you still don't remember? And I'm God is like, first of all, it's funny, and the second of all, if he actually believes that, then like there will be no actually questions about from where you are. Let's go with this. I'm God. and if like he don't believe it, it's going to be at least funny. Look at the face. Michelle, even I wouldn't believe you if you told me that, but it's funny. I already regret it. The face. You're one of those pagan missionaries, aren't you? Here to spread the word of some other new god. And now he thinks I'm loony. God fuck. Okay. I did not thought about that. I should get going. Hold on, you can leave until I've made a better impression. My parents raised me to not talk to scary people like you. I'm with you on that one, Mr. and Miss Rhodes. God, this is a disaster. I was just joking, I didn't actually mean I was God, yeah. Stop looking at me like I'm mad. That still doesn't explain how you knew my name. Have you been stalking me? Why would anyone follow you around? It was a coincidence. You look like an acquaintance of mine. So imagine my surprise when it turns out you have the same name as him. Okay, we'll go with that for now. He would probably trust a bear before me at this point. Anyway, it seems like Morgana's, I'm the only one who can hear Giselle's voice. Regardless, you won't have any luck converting anyone here anyway. Again, I'm not... Wait, hold on. Why do you say that? Everyone around here worships the saintness. Okay. Someone might think she's got more followers than the god, the father himself. She's practically her own religious figure. The saintness. Okay, interesting. Never heard of her. She's a nun down at the church. Everyone calls her... Oh, that's the saintness. Oh, the one that Morgana got questions about, like why she's being treated like that when I am child of God. Okay, I see. So he's not talking about Morgana. No, actually I've heard tales of her, yeah. I'll be surprised if you hadn't. Anyway, in a few days, we're going to hold a festival at the church to celebrate the spring harvest. So while that's going on, I don't think you will have much luck proselytizing. What the fuck does that word even mean? 1 second, I need to check. I have no idea what that means. much, and like from the context of the sentence, I cannot really figure this out. 1 second. Okay, it's literally just mean converting someone. So it's about converting to the belief and stuff. Why the fuck this word even exists? What the hell? We just talked about like converting other people. I'm forever doomed to be a missionary in his mind now, aren't I? Well, exactly. When exactly is the Harvest Festival? In 3 days. You should stick around for it. 3 days. Morgana died when the bell tolled noon on the day of the festival, which means she got that much time left. This will be the first time we've held the festival, so everyone excited to make it into a big event, something really memorable. And the young girl is dying behind the scenes of this seemingly pleasant celebration. If her death is 3 days from now, that might give us enough time to do something about it. Could I ask you to show me the way to the church? I would like to join in on the festivities. Sure, yeah. Of course. The church doors open are to all. Friends and family and hidden missionaries alike. It's not far, follow me. Thank you. It didn't occur to me until now, but this really is a strange experience. This is boy from completely different time period, who I was never had the opportunity to meet. If he's here, then presumably the other two are as well. Which means Morgana's wish for the reconstruction was actually granted, yeah. This man doesn't seem like any different person than the one I observed through the first door. Yet he played the part in Morgana's imprisonment. I have trouble believing he would voluntarily involve himself through... Yeah, I mean... Even from Morgana's backstory, we know that his circumstances are his sister. Like, Michelle saw the Morgana backstory, so he could figure it out. I don't know why he's asking these questions. He didn't think about Nelly at all? That's kind of weird to me. I don't know. Doesn't look like too smart. I was scared for a minute there. That could have gone a lot worse. Plus, we managed to make contact with Mel in the record time. She's interacted with him and the others before, so I guess this doesn't feel as strange to her. Ah, you don't want him to hear you talking to yourself again. That's why you are not saying anything to me, isn't it? Actually, I think I can talk to you without speaking. Oh, you can actually speak with minds. Okay. And the text changed because it's in the mind. Can you hear me? How are you doing that? I have a lot of experience talking to ghosts. Pretty much, yeah. That really drives home how bizarre things were for you in that mansion. Were you not in similar circumstances when it was you and Morgana together? Yeah, now that you mention it. What a bizarre time we both had in that mansion. You're just now realizing this. So, what's your impression of him? My impression? That he's the same male as always? In a little more detail? He's an immaculate young man. Nice enough to show a complete stranger around. I agree. In Morgana's version of the story, he betrayed her. But he doesn't seem like the kind of person who would enthusiastically do something so malicious. Yeah. But if that means helping your dying sibling, then yeah. Also, that was just a placebo effect, I guess, but also Nelly seemed fine in that little backstory, like prologue backstory we had here. I'm not sure now. Was she really ill? Maybe the illness been actually a bullshit. Huh. He had to have had some reason. I need to figure out what that was. The question is, how do we go about it? We have hardly enough time to earn his trust and convince him to tell us himself. I will just have to put my knowledge I already have to good use. Oh, that reminds me. Something that might explain it? No, about Morgana. When you were alive, she was always right there with you, like I am now, right? Whenever it struck her fancy, yeah. She didn't seem to care when or where. She would just start talking whenever she felt like it. Whenever? For the most of part, yes. Anytime she wanted. Zell? You don't have to worry about that with me. I know when to keep my mouth shut, promise. I'm not sure about that, Giselle. What? You said you feel like you are alive again, right? My 5 senses all seems to be working in order. Which means you will also get hungry, tired, sleepy, and you know, horny. You have to go to the bathroom. Oh, that's okay. That too. I'll be polite and close my eyes and plug my ears while you're doing it. Thanks. What will possess her to bring that up? Does she even realize what she's saying? Oh gosh, I'm in red as tomato. That answers that. Moving right along. We need to discuss how we're going to go about this. Right, that. The Harvest Festival is our deadline, which doesn't give us very much time. We need a plan for when we arrive at the mansion. How about we spill their secret? Tell everyone about the girl they've got locked up in the tower, and force them to set her free. Huh, surely they wouldn't stand for that. Perhaps, but would anyone believe me? Yeah. And if I walked in and said I came from the future and that I know what's going to happen, would anyone actually buy that? They would probably think of you as some kind of like heretic or something. Sure, with enough convincing. Even if I did manage to convince them, the tower door was locked in Morgana rendition of the tale. You need 3 keys to get inside. I should have one of them, but stealing keys alone won't be enough to get into the tower. True. Because is right, and we can save Morgana and change the future. Then that would indeed solve everything. But something about this whole situation that just still doesn't sit right with me. I have to do more than just set her free of the tower. I have to find the truth as well, as I initially set out to do. Regardless, I would like to try and stay on everyone's good side as much as possible for now. Okay, I'll do whatever I can to help. I appreciate that. I mean, as you know, conversations is not exactly my strong suit. Which means it's my job to hit the brakes whenever you say something stupid. It's a bit too late, if I already said it. Anyway, step 1 is to get ourselves into the mansion. We can hope to make contact with the other men, much less we get Morgan out of there, if we're staying on the nearby. I'll do what I can. Yeah. So, we're almost there. Okay, so basically, if there are going to be some other choices, I have a feeling like this section of the game is going to be heavy choice dependent, I have a feeling. We're going to somehow earn their trust and stuff, so I did like funny answer, the first answer with Mel, but now I think about the situations is more serious than, well, we can just joke around. I don't think like we should joke around here, we should save Morgana, so if there are going to be some choices, I will try my best to like rationalize my choices and actually do something that makes sense instead of like something that kinda makes sense and is funny. You know? We'll see. I think like we are going to have some choices here. We're almost there. See that big building in the distance? That's the church. It is the same mansion as I suspected. Seeing it now, knowing what horrible things happened there, it's so disheartening. Are happening as we speak. In the tower we see in the distance, Morgana's locked up, all alone. I wish we could just march there and set her free. If we're getting into the tower, if getting into the tower are our only goal, we could probably force our way in with a little work. Some matter? Well, I could probably overpower him and get his key. Hello? But other two, that almost certainly wouldn't work for. Yeah. Can you hear me? Oh yeah, sorry. I was lost in thought. Seems kind of strange, doesn't it? What does? I mean, it doesn't look much like a church. At a glance, you'd think it was some noble estate. Ah, so it does. I've spent so long there that it never occurred to me. I was pretty surprised when I first saw it myself. A peculiar place, all told. There's a chapel inside the mansion, with a gorgeous stained glass window. It's quite a sight. Do you know why it was built like that? I'm not actually sure myself, no. Anyway, I'll show you to the chapel. The Saintness will be there too, so I can introduce you. Alright. Okay. Let's meet with the Saintness. On our way to the mansion, we pass through a courtyard of sorts. When I lived there, the area was overgrown with weeds. Apparently, they keep it in the better condition in this era. Following Mel's lead, we head through the chapel entrance. So, that little backstory, so the nun that we saw there is the Saintness. The one that is together with what I assumed was Yukimasa. Oh my. I'm at a loss of words, and I see what lies on the other side with those all too familiar doors. But it was barely recognizable as a place of worship in my memory. Just 2 columns of battered posts and some piles of rubble. The room I'm looking at now is unequivocally a chapel. So this is what it used to like. I wonder how far back this is from when we lived. It has to be more than a decade or two. Maybe 100 years? Or more? The views and beliefs about the word pavement in our time are not so different than those of mine. Perhaps the chapel was destroyed in aftermath of the Harvest Festival. When I was first sent to the mansion, there were signs that repairs had been attempted. The stained glass windows is behind the pulpit. I'm guessing that we can see it from here. Right. And right next to it is the door to the observation tower. Yeah. Oh, there she is. There's no priest here. She runs the church. You will want to talk to her first if you're planning to participate in the Harvest Festival. I'll go fetch her for you. Okay. Whisking his way between the pews, the boy disappeared into the back of the chapel, returning with a nun in tow. When I see her, my face twists for a brief moment. Okay. Good afternoon. You came to see the festival, I hear? It's wonderful to have you. Is that who I think it is? I'm all but set by this point. All the major players from behind the 3 doors are present here. This is the girl from the... Not just the 3 men whose shadows remain in the mansion, but also the women who are important in their lives. Though dressed differently, the way she speaks and the way she holds herself resemble the woman killed by her lover behind the second door. Yeah. I forgot her name though. They're all connected. Yep, they're all connected, and they're all connected just like the episodes on this channel. One is ending and the other is starting again. It's just one big chain. So I would just leave this conversation for the next episode. So thanks for joining, and I'll see you in the next one. So leave up a like if you liked the episode, subscribe for more, check my Discord, and also you can become a member if you would like to see these episodes earlier, and also support me. Yeah, it's weird. Also, my camera is fucked in this place. I know. Thanks for joining. I'll see you in the next one. So yeah, for now, Pocket Watch is going out.